Good evening, guys. How's everyone doing? Welcome to another live stream. Every Sunday we do this live stream. I share with you the coins that we're trading, trade setups, take you questions, share with you my thoughts on Bitcoin, and more importantly, share with you the strategy behind our technical analysis as well. So as always, guys, I'll start off with Bitcoin, share with you my Bitcoin plans, what I think about the market in general, look at stock market, and then we'll look at altcoins as well. Hi mate, how's it going? I'm a bit under the weather today, so I'll see how long we do the live stream, but usually live streams are about an hour, so hopefully we'll do an hour as well, depending on how popular this live stream is. Well, let me just post the link that I'm live, and then we'll get started. Yeah, Bitcoin is breaking down. Not really what we want to see. I'll share with you the plan that I'm looking at. Just posting on Twitter, guys. Give a couple of minutes for other people to join as well. Hi mate, how's it going? Right, so I'll get started now then. Can you guys just comment that you can hear me well? Hi Keshav, how's it going? How's the trading been, Keshav? Can I get a thumbs up that you can hear me well? Okay, looks like you guys can hear me. We're all set to start today's live stream. Bit quiet today. Okay, so we'll get started then. So what we usually do is we look at Bitcoin high time frame, and Bitcoin has broken below that key support level. And I said once Bitcoin breaks below, I think Bitcoin comes into here. So because of that, I haven't shorted Bitcoin because I thought Bitcoin I didn't really get a nice setup on Bitcoin. I got shorting a few other coins, and I'll share that with you, some of the shorts we took. So my shorts were Litecoin. Litecoin is a short that I'm on. Waves is a short I'm on. BNB. These are the shorts that we took, and these are all posted beforehand. And if you watch, yes, well done. I posted that Sunday setup. So I've got a head short on Bitcoin from here. I've shared that a few weeks now, that they're explaining the reasons why I'm short and why I keep holding this short, because I'm spot long. But this is something that I do not want to see. I think we're getting a bounce. I think this rejects and it drops. So Avized asked, if Bitcoin can't get above this level this week, next week we get another weekly close below this, I think Bitcoin will come down to 20k, and that is not what I thought Bitcoin would do. If we look at the high time frame chart, our plan was that Bitcoin would bounce from here, and that's why we bought Bitcoin here. At 27.5k was our level. We were hoping for a bounce in Bitcoin at least here, and then I said I wasn't sure what would have happened. We could have maybe done this and then we broke down, or we could have made higher highs and then broke out. But I thought after this sell-off, like this aggressive sell-off, I thought would get a bounce, and we haven't got that. So it's really yeah, I can do crypto during then. It usually is a bit later on for me. That's why I mean, maybe I can do a later on live stream. So is 9 o'clock better for most people? I'm happy to try a different time. I've got some big news as well. Next week I'll announce that I might be doing more live streams on YouTube. So I'll do a midweek live stream as well. I'll let you guys know if that's the case. And apologies for maybe a bit slow live stream today, because I'm not as well. I've got a bit of a cold, unfortunately. So yeah, that's it. Bitcoin's breaking down. So what I would do is, as I said, if we do this, I'd sell half Bitcoin. So if you're hodling a lot of Bitcoin, a lot of crypto, sell half. And if you are more experienced, you can look for the short setups that I posted. There's lots of opportunities to short and make money. So Litecoin obviously is a short that we've taken. You can see the other people making money. The money is made on shorting. That's where the money's at the moment. And as long as we don't break down, I think, you know, BNB and Waves, was a live trade signal last Sunday. I shared that trade. As long as we've seen this, I'm gonna be shorting it. What will prove that I'm wrong? And the way I trade, I take half off. So Waves have hit target, so I've taken profit in Waves short. That was my target. I've taken profit. I've actually taken 75% off on this, and then I'll re-short it if it breaks below this, because this is coming near support. I don't know if it will have a bounce. And then my plan now is, if we have a bigger bounce somewhere and then we sell off, I'll look to re-short. And I know I'm getting a bit distracted, so let's come back to Bitcoin. So what I think will happen in Bitcoin is, we're seeing a bounce. I think this bounce will get rejected somewhere here. If I'm wrong and it breaks out and starts moving above, then some of the short trades I've taken, I'd close. So this is the key bit. I know everyone makes predictions, Bitcoin down to 20k or 30k or 10k even. Not many people, those predictions doesn't really mean much. The more important thing is, what trades are you taking, what's your stops, what's your entries, and how you're making money. So that's what we care about, rather than making predictions. So the key thing I want to watch is next week how this bounces happens. It could start rejecting from here, and those shorts are amazing. I'll make more money if it gives another bounce and then sells off, because I can re-add shorts, and I'll be targeting 25k. 25k is a place I would look to long if it comes into about 20 people watching. Do hit the like button if you enjoy this type of content, and I'll share with you some more live trades. So what I am looking at is, if Bitcoin comes into here next week, which I think it will, in my opinion, I think it sells off. unless we see strength back above 29-30k. I think we come down here, and then I'll look for a scalp long here. I'd look for a long targeting maybe 28k probably would be my target, and that's the trade I'll be looking. I'm not saying that it will happen, but if it comes to 25k, if you take any shorts, please make sure you sell half or 75%, take profit. Comes into here, starts bouncing, we can look to buy again. So that's basically the blue plan for Bitcoin next week. So just to review, Bitcoin broken huge support. This is the first time we've broken this zone cleanly, in my opinion. We tried to break out here, we couldn't really, we got rejected down, and then since then it's been chopping. To me, in my opinion, this is a full-on breakdown, especially if we close the daily like this below 28k. That would confirm to me that this is broken, especially the weekly as well if it closes like that. And unless I see that, which is breaking above 29, breaking these resistance, I would say Bitcoin heads towards 25k, 26k this week. And when it comes there, I would look for a potential long for a bounce play. That's just a short-term scalp, a counter trend. So when it's counter trend, you have to be really quick. If you guys remember my Cardano trade, I shared with you guys a Cardano. Again, this was a Cardano signal in the last live stream. I posted it on Twitter as well. So this was beforehand. You know, people said, do you share trades beforehand? This was beforehand. You can see the entry, the reasoning behind it, and boom, really nice target hit. And that's the trade strategy, and you know, that's what makes me money. These predictions and the videos that I usually make, they don't really make me money. What makes me money is the strategy that we use, and I'll keep following that strategy. Hit target, take some off, and I've made a video on Cardano, you can go watch that. But really nice trade. And when it's counter trend, you have to be really quick. So at the moment, by counter trend, I mean where the market is going. So you can see Bitcoin is up, then it's been down. This is when it became downtrend, and once that level broke, any longs, you should be really quick. So if you took that trade, did anyone take the Cardano trade? Did anyone take the Cardano trade? That was a really nice move. That's like a bread and butter setup for me. And this type of moves in a bull market would have more legs. This would have come into $1 at least, this trade setup. Just because of the market. It hit that first target and then it sold off. Hello Yusuf, how's it going? Yusuf smashed it with his trading this week. What was your best short, Yusuf, would you say? You took the wave short. Wave short was really nice. So this would, I could do an educational piece there. So I posted the trade. Yeah, I will talk about that. I'll actually share that short setup. So waves, you could have shorted it here. So I actually went half size short here because I thought, you know, it's from high time frame. You can see why it's rejecting of the daily. It's below the weekly 200s. Lots of signals why you could just bang it short, and this is a resistance and all that. You don't need to, Yusuf, the money you made on shorting, you don't need to long Cardano. I think one of the reasons I share long trades is newbies can take those trades more. Not newbies, like they're usually just long. They don't really short the market. That's one of the reasons. Hello, Veronica. You like Luna, don't you? I don't think you like Cardano. So right, okay, that's an aggressive entry. If you think about this, and this is where risk reward will come in. Yusuf obviously knows this stuff before. So this is where risk to reward comes in. So this is two trades. Let me actually ask you this question. Yeah, that was such a tight entry. We can talk about your trade, Yusuf, after this. That would be educational for these people. You posted your Ethereum chart, so I'll bring that on. So let me ask you, which short is better? Let me do a poll, and then you guys can comment which is better, A or B. You like XRP? I'll talk about XRP. Not my favorite XRP. Yeah, it's coming into some support, but yeah, it's broken $1. Once it broke $1, I said bearish below. I mean, I exited my trade here, and then there was another sell-off as well. So yeah, which short would you take, A or B? The XRP is not my favorite. You've picked Luna and XRP, Veronica, two coins that are not doing very well. I'll just do this. Let me know if you enjoy this type of educational pieces that I do. Then I'll carry on with reviewing your coins. Right. So for me, the reason I actually took both these trades. Right. I took two trades. So the only difference is A is better risk to reward because you're entering very close to where your stop loss is, whereas B, your stop loss is very higher up, and the risk reward, I mean, stop loss is here, but risk reward wise, A is better. So I could write this, so this will help. There's two. Every trade that you take, three things you should ask yourself is, let me make this smaller. This risk, that's too small. Yeah, but it's not about the candles though. For us, I'll talk about the doji. It's to do with the context of what the market is doing or what the market is saying. So it's risk to reward. A is better. Tighter stop loss. Probability. B is better. So probability wise, for B, using my data, the strategy that I teach, I've backed tested on oil and quite a few other markets. So probability wise, B is better, and I'd give B working out 60 to even 70% probability that B works out. A, I'd probably say 50 to 60% it works out. But then if you take the A setup, this side, the problem you have is that probability is less, but if it does work out, you get a lot better risk to reward. This would be like 1 to 2, even 3 to 1 trade setup, whereas B would be 1 to 1 or 1.5 risk to reward setup. Is that boring you, this type of content? I think this is a bit more advanced. So every trade that you take, it should only be about risk to reward. So I'll talk about Yusuf's ETH short, and you'll see how tight his stop loss was if Yusuf doesn't mind. But 10 people voted they'd take the B, and which is fine if you wanted to take the B. Okay, so that's waves. Someone asked for Cardano. Let me know in the comment section below if there's any other coins you want me to review. So Cardano, if this breaks, I think this is a short. This is a big short in my opinion. If Cardano breaks 50 cent again, so what I would be looking for. Yeah, I'll do Hex as well. You're from Twitter, Big Durage. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, we'll look through all your coins. So for Cardano short, no worries. Your Cardano short now. If I see this, that will be my Cardano short setup. So you know how we saw a 4-hour pullback. So if we see this type of pullback, I would even go down to hourly 30 minutes. If we see that, that will be my Cardano short, and that could be next week. Or if it comes up to here, maybe I wouldn't short. What's your stop loss in inch? I wouldn't short it just now. I mean, it's not a bad trade. Maybe on the 5-minute time frame you can look for something. Yeah, I don't want to just short it now. I want to see this break 50 cent again. Your stop loss is 59. Let me double check. Yeah, I like where your stop loss is. So if you are correct in that trade, it should not. I mean, this is what I drew last week, didn't I? On the 4-hourly. That is my Cardano. So the person who asked for Cardano short setup, that's what I'd look for. Cardano has got some news. Watch this video. Cardano has got some news. So Cardano could get a push up as well. But no, trading wise, that's the short I'll take. It should not get back above there. So I like your stop loss 59. I mean, you could even have your stop loss here. But yeah, if you are short, risk reward wise, does it make sense? These are the thought process when I'm like taking trades. Yeah, risk reward's okay. I think you'll be gunning for like 40 cent. 40 cent is going to be huge for Cardano, by the way. 40 cent was the high before the breakout. This was also the high back in 2018. So 40 cent needs to hold. And this is like Bitcoin 20k. So Cardano is at, if I compare Cardano to Bitcoin, Cardano is at 20k. And I expect Bitcoin to get a bounce like this from 20k, but I don't know what will happen. I would like Bitcoin to do something like that around 20k. If Bitcoin breaks 20k, guys, I think we're not going to see a new high at least over a year. So I really hope that Bitcoin doesn't break down, because that would be very bad. Bitcoin can't hold 20k. That would be very, very bad. And another thing to point out is, this is the first time in history where Bitcoin will retest a previous bull market high. So could we be in for an even longer bear market? All these previous all-time highs, we didn't really test them. I'd say these are the 3 Bitcoin cycles we've had. This sell-off in 2013-14 didn't come back. This sell-off didn't come back. Could this sell-off come back? And probably an hour, about an hour, Yusuf. We can have a look at your Ethereum trade now. Right. Let's talk about Ethereum now, and then I'll carry on with the live stream after. So, let me actually show your trade. So your entry is 71793. That's your entry. Let's go into the time frame. I mean, what made you short it there? And my short was here. Yeah, what made you short there, Yusuf? I'm assuming you've shorted it here, banged a short here. I'm not sure if you took some off. What was your, I mean, the target is ridiculous. 14.20. You've literally sold the bottom. I can't catch that trade. So again, maybe we'll talk. If you're in a game, that's fine, but we can talk about your trade another time. But that's a beautiful trade. My ETH short was here. This close, this hourly close was my short. Same with Bitcoin. I mean, I said Bitcoin, you could short this close if you wanted to. The reason why I picked Litecoin, I'll go through my. Let me just round up the stock market and then I'll finish up. So Bitcoin, doing it. So next few days, I expect Bitcoin to rally up, which we're seeing, and then it really matters what Bitcoin will do. If you look at stock market has sold off big, and I'm expecting the stock market to have a little bounce and then sell off again. And if the stock market sells off, that will mean Yusuf's got another short as well. You've smashed it, Yusuf. That's crazy. I don't do this aggressive. I could play with like a 10 grand or small account, but my real account, I don't trade with that aggressiveness. I trade like how I trade, you know, shed the waves trade, and that's how I trade. But that is very, very aggressive. And please don't copy Yusuf, because I know the amount of work he puts in. So if stock market sells off as well, Bitcoin will break. Well, it's already broken 30k. I see Bitcoin going lower. So unless stock market can break above 4,000, I expect Bitcoin lower. To summarize my thoughts, Dixie showing strength, SPX looking weak. With the traditional market correlation, that's what big players are doing. If stock market sells off, Bitcoin will likely come down to 25k or even lower this week. For it to, at the moment, if you ask me if I'm bullish or bearish, I am bearish Bitcoin, and I've shared with you a couple of short trade setups. What I need to see to prove me that it's going to bounce longer and invalidate my shorting bias would be if we can break above 29k, 29.3, 29k. If we start breaking these resistances, you can see I can draw the lines here. If we can start breaking back above these resistances, then it will tell me that, you know, Bitcoin could potentially be bouncing higher. And what I also need to see is stock market trend changing and bouncing. If I see that early next week, I don't think we'll see it early next week. If we see that, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, stock market breaking back above 4,500, 4,050, 4,080, Bitcoin above 29.3, then I'll change my bias from bearish to bullish. But for now, I am bearish bias. So that's the most important thing, high time frame update. Now I'm over to you guys. We'll be looking at all your altcoin requests. Let me have a quick look at Hex. Does that make sense, by the way? Does that make sense, guys? So chart-wise, Hex looks bad. Whoever asked for it, Brigadier, I know you like it fundamentally, but chart-wise, I wouldn't want to buy it. First thing I teach, broken support. When it breaks support, we don't like buying. This is a bad support break. You don't want to be hodling when it breaks down like that. So weekly time frame bearish. Daily time frame. Daily's not looking bad. Is there some news? See, if I do take that trade, if it comes into here, make sure you sell. So weekly, so you know, before, I mean, I want to bring more structure, and because I live stream, I don't do this as like a job. I just do it because I enjoy it. But I want to bring some structure, and maybe I'll do something like this. I used to do this before when I mentor people. This is what I do. So weekly is down. Daily, it's down, but I'll put a question mark saying potential trend change. I'd put it down on question mark. The chart isn't very clean. What I would need to see is, this is the 4-hour high. This is how I build a trade. Come in here, lower high, breakout. I'm happy to look for a trade. Targeting there. So how much room have you got? I mean, that is crazy. You got about 40-50% room. I've heard some not so nice things about Hex, but I'll trade stuff, as you guys know. I traded Tron. I don't like Justin Sun, but I traded Tron. I'll trade anything. HODL, I only HODL Bitcoin, Ethereum, and I did Luna for a bit. There's, you know, I hold some Cardano from way before, Theta, like way before. If I got a really good entry, I'll hold. But I only mainly, if anyone asks me, I just mainly hold Bitcoin, Ethereum. And in a bull market, if let's say Hex, right, we buy this around 66 cents, and then it starts trend changing, I can hold. Let's say I buy, I don't know, 10,000, 100,000 Hex, and then if it comes into here, I'll sell maybe 50k Hex, and then I'll try to keep moving my stop up and try to ride it as much as I can, which is what I did with Cardano from 10 cent. And these trades, that's when you make life-changing worth of money, and they only happen a few times a year. Not few times a year. It happens a few times every few years. So we've seen, you know, Cardano do it once. We've seen, you know, Solana, FTT, FTM. They only happen probably once every 3-4 years, the bull market cycle. It happens a bit more, I'd say, with some coins. They do pump. There are a couple of coins that are pumping. I'll talk about it. But yes. Can you share Litecoin short? Yeah. So Litecoin short, watch this video, right? Go watch this video. I shared it. I called it live. So, and I posted as well. So you know, I'm not a signals guy, but you know, unless I share trades, how do you know that I'm actually making money? So I do share trades, and I'll quickly get this up for you. LTC. This was my short plan on Litecoin. So this is, I posted when I'm entering the short. This was my setup, explaining the reason why I'm shorting. That was my Litecoin short, and this plan was posted on YouTube. There we go. Gerald, how's it going? Luca, good to see you guys joining. So that was like a previous Litecoin short. I didn't take that. I just posted it. I was short lots of other few coins, but this was recently Litecoin short. Big break below, pull back and held, dump. And when I shorted it, I said, if I see strength above 64, 67, maybe look for longs. If not, it goes lower. And I'm expecting Bitcoin to do this. So this is like Bitcoin at 25k. And then I'll potentially look for longs, or at least wait for a bit. That's my Litecoin short setup. Whoever's asked for that. I don't think it's boring. It's still, if you can short it, it's fun. Trading, this is trader's dream now. This is where trading makes money. This is not a time when that is a bit weird. Veronica. But yeah, that's my Litecoin. FTM just breaking down. And these are the coins I'll short. I mean, I've not shorted FTM, but I'd short FTM because it's got bad news as well. So not the founder. Is it the founder that left? Someone fill me in on this. I'm sure there's been some really bad news on FTM, and I loved FTM. I got in FTM way early. Somewhere around here we got in FTM. But yeah, FTM broke huge support. I mean, this is a coin I should have shorted probably. I haven't, but I should have. Yeah, I should have shorted this. I could have made a lot of more money on that. Why is it a spam bot? Is my voice not sexy? I think it's the cold. I've got a bit of a cold. I don't have a deep voice, but I've got cold today, so maybe that's why. But yeah, nice sell off. Where do I think so? For the person who asked for FTM, are you looking to like buy and hodl? Are you looking for a trade? So what I would do is let me get rid of everything, right? Let's break it down from the top. So this is the first thing that not the first thing. First thing I teach is psychology, risk management, and then I talk about support resistance. So that's the first thing you need to learn. So there's weekly support here. This is the breakout level. So let's draw these zones out. These are the 3 key zones in my opinion. And then obviously this support that we are at now. So if I was trading it, I think this goes a little lower. I think this comes into are you trolling? I'll have to ban you, Veronica. Let me ban you. I'll ban you. But yes, I think this goes to here. But if I was trading this, I wouldn't want to be short into this. You don't want to be shorting right into this. If you shorted it here, amazing, you can hold a little bit. I thought I banned you. Anyway, let me carry on. I don't want to get distracted by this. Right, so it's broken support, and now it's already done a 70% move. So at the moment, it's not really the best place to short. What I would say is, if you're shorter, let it run, and then if we see strength here, trend change, then we can look for a move up. I think the guy who asked about FTM's not here anymore. But yeah, it's not a coin I'm looking to buy. And if I see a massive structure like this, then there'll be plenty of time for it to buy. So at least something like this. This is accumulation. I'd like to see an accumulation here. If I can see accumulation, then I'd look to buy. Yeah, it's broken support. This is the key support that is broken. So that's FTM. What other coins have we got? Would you short Chainlink? Again, that's another thing. You know, people are asking for shorting now, and you should have been shorting way before. And I see this happen all the time. Yes, if you ask me like if I'm shorting, yes, you'll short it, but you need to think about risk reward. Just deal with it as a trade. Don't be like short and just hold. So Chainlink, same plan as Litecoin. I'll set an alert on Chainlink. I might short this myself, but again, I'm talking about shorts now, but this is down 90%. You don't. I mean, it can go another 90%, but deal with it as a trade. So let's say I'll share a short setup with you, because I'm gonna look to short this myself next week. So let's say we come here, bounce this week, and then we break down Tuesday, Wednesday. I'd love it to break down Wednesday or Tuesday, and then you short that. I would have my stop loss below wherever this high is, and then I'll try to ride it here. If it carries on, great, I'll hold. And you've seen me hold waves now. You know, I've posted about waves. You know, waves, I've talked about waves a lot because I've shared that live on here. So the reason why I can hold waves is my entry is so good. And, you know, if it breaks $5, I'll short it again. That's how I deal with it. It doesn't mean that, you know, I'm short Chainlink. If Chainlink starts breaking back above here, I'd look to buy it. And a lot of these coins, like I'll tell you some of the coins, you know, Cardano, Chainlink, and there will be new coins that come out that are breaking out. You know, could be DeFi, could be something completely new. If we get that type of stuff, then I'd look to long it. But that's the base plan. So what we want to see, you know, you've seen me play quite a few bear markets now. So I hope, I'm not saying Chainlink is this, I think a lot of coins are like here, so they'll potentially sell off another, how much did they sell off? They could sell off for like another 40-50%, but I think it's here. We're not up there, or we could even be like here, we have a little bounce and then we sell off another leg. But this is the time where you could get generational entries on coins, and it could be, you know, CSPR. I've heard good things about CSPR. Cardano has been around. I think Cardano will get another pump whether you like it or not. I want to get Solana. You know, Solana is heavily backed by huge venture capitalists, and you've seen me. We got in Solana around $20, and we rode it up. Got a 10x in Solana. You know, just watch Solana videos. I've posted the exact trade setups. These are the coins that I'd want to accumulate, and potentially new coins. And I'm on Twitter, on YouTube. Let me know if there are coins that I can buy. That's how I would deal with it. So to talk about altcoins overall, the time to buy altcoins will be very soon, but maybe not just yet. So that's how I would talk about it. Okay, so that's Chainlink. Solana is a coin I'm looking to buy here, at least for a bounce. But if it, again, imagine buying Solana around there again. The amount of developers it's got, I don't think this will just dump to zero. This will have another pump. I'm not saying this will go to like 1,000. Some people crazy say. I'm gonna buy Solana round about here. If it comes in here, I'm buying. This could be like Cardano at 10 cent. Do you guys remember our Cardano trade? So pick coins, whatever coins that you like, and try to trade them. FLM, yeah, FLM's pumping, isn't it? I'll have a look at FLM. So FLM, and what's the other coin that pumped? There's two coins that pumped this week, or last week, or yeah, whatever you want to call it. That's Solana. So let's have a look at CSPR. 26 people watching. Do hit the like button, guys. Let's see if we can get it to 20 likes today. So someone asked about broken support. This is broken support. I don't know if I can use that support. CSPR. So did you say it's got news, Ricky? This is support. It's at now. Let me go back to my other chart. Better history. So this is support. So we can go onto the hourly time frame and look for stuff. Oh man, it needs to trend change above that. So for me to buy this, I would need strength above. Change the color. I'd need strength above there, Ricky. Right, I'll be live for another 15 minutes. Thanks for pushing it to 20 likes, guys. Are there any other coins you want me to review? So I've shared with you my plans, my short plans. Are there any root fans here? Root is a coin that I like. Comment below any altcoins, guys. I'll be live for another. No worries, thank you. Okay, few requests coming in. So I talked about buying root at $2. I've got a big, not a big following. One of my people that I follow on Twitter is a big root fan. So I traded root, this move up. I was still holding. I'm gonna look to exit root, break back above here. I'd buy it. I've got an alert there. That's how I manage trades. If it was bullish, it should have pushed up. It shouldn't like trend change, like downtrend changing. I don't want to see that. Okay, let me go through your coins. FLM. I can't remember what was the other coin that pumped. Bothering me now. Is this news related? Jesus, I've completely missed this. Has anyone bought FLM? Flamingo crypto. What the F? Which platform is this on? Is it on Neo? Did someone say they bought Neo? You've brought Neo. I mean, if it's on Neo platform and that is pumping, then yeah, Neo should pump as well. So if Bitcoin has a rally, I mean, I don't have a setup on Neo. Yeah, I'll have a look at RSR, mate. Don't worry. I don't have a trade setup on this. I mean, I can see that it's breaking, trying to break resistance. But where do I ride it to? Is it here? Yeah, if you're gonna buy it, buy Flamingo, man. But that is crazy. I've literally not followed this. I need to look into Flamingo. So, but would I buy this? No, 100% not. Maybe even like short it. And I don't. I mean, I like confirm shorts. Like once things have broken down and stuff. This hasn't really broken down or up yet, so I don't want to say I want to short it, but it's not a buy. I don't buy coins that have gone up 300%. There's always another coin that will pump. So for me, I mean, this could even be a short setup. Something like this, I'd look for a short. Stop loss go above there. So I wouldn't buy it. And if you bought Neo, then you could let it run a bit, I suppose. I would still take half off and then buy above 13 maybe. That's how I'd do. That's how I'd do this. RSR, yeah, let me do RSR. And Atom, I like Atom. Atom's been very annoying, you know. I went quite big in Atom. Why are you hodling? When did you buy FLM? I'm jealous, man. When did you buy FLM? If you'd like to tell like entries and stuff, then I can. I mean, I don't know about it fundamentally. Is it like a really good fundamental token? Then yeah, maybe I'll hold it. But if not, I can give you my trading plans if you tell us when you bought it. RSI is a coin that does well. This coin always seems to have a little pump. That doesn't look good. This is like I've got two key zones for this. One is this zone. Come on, trading view. And then probably this zone. I like this zone as well. So it's rejecting from both the zones and retesting it down. I don't like it. I'd want it above there or buy like support. Buy it around here. It's breaking. You know what I did like daily, weekly? It's breaking. That is downtrend now. So I need to see something like that. If not, I mean, if you ask me now, I think this goes lower. Okay, any final questions, guys? I'll shoot off in 5 minutes. Yeah, I'd say so. You could look for a short in RSR. That is hourly pullback. I'd have stop there. Target these lows. Potentially even here. If it trend changes above there, then I'll get out. Don't like take a full loss. Yeah, that's not a bad trade. We can review that next week. Okay, guys. Any other questions? I'll round up BTC, and then I'll start shooting off for today. Again, every Sunday we do this live stream. Yusuf's done. Why not do Ethereum then? Then we'll finish off. So let's talk Ethereum. So you shorted Ethereum at 1793. Is that correct? What was so people that are joining now? So Yusuf's one of our traders in the Rocko trading group. Let me bring that chart up. You posted your setup. That was Yusuf's setup. What was your reasoning for shorting there with such a tight stop loss, Yusuf? I can, you know, 1 minute chart. Hosier, how's it going? You're a bit late, my friend. Any coins you're looking at? I have forgotten Atom. I will look at Atom after ETH. Apologies. Yeah, just ask me again. Obviously, there's quite a bit going on. Yeah, I like that. So you use Bitcoin and this resistance. I mean, I was just surprised with such a tight stop loss. I struggle with do that. So I mean, you've seen me trade, Yusuf. You've been in the group for a while. Yeah, I like that. On the hourly, there was a long week candle. I said that when before you left. Here. This looks very weak. It's broken support. Comes back up. Hourly resistance. Weak candle. I mean, if you use indicator turning down. Very beautiful trade. And this is this when Litecoin broke down? So your entry, let me check your time entry. So is your entry here? So 10th June, around 8 o'clock. When did I short Litecoin? So me and you shorted at this. I shorted Litecoin around the same time you've shorted Ethereum. And one of the key things Yusuf said is, and again, if you're new, guys, don't think like you'll just make trades like this. When Yusuf will tell you that with that tight stop loss, it doesn't happen that often. And I'm hoping Yusuf like reviewing and hopefully can get more trades like that. 8:30. So I just said 8. I think mine was around 9 o'clock. I shorted Litecoin. And if we look at Bitcoin when we shorted it, Bitcoin was breaking down. A lot of confluence. Yeah, I think Hosier, I said that. I think we are close, but not quite there yet. That's what I'll say. I'm surprised Bitcoin hasn't bounced. I mean, I've been wrong in this one. My short's been printing money, but the spot trade, I'm wrong in that. $8.17. So what? Let's do Ethereum now. Then we'll do Ethereum, Atom. Are there any coins, Jose, you're looking at? We'll do Bitcoin. We'll do Atom and finish off with Bitcoin. But let's quickly do. So Ethereum. This line that I've got is the 2018 high. So this is a huge level for Ethereum. I mean, I don't really want to be shorting it there. If it starts breaking down, then yeah, I'll have to short it. But I mean, I prefer Litecoin short. That's the short that I took. And I've explained the reasoning why they've got some bad news. Go watch this video, guys. If you're thinking, oh, I missed out on this short, I posted it beforehand. Yeah, it's just been really annoying with what happened with my Bitcoin spot. I really thought it would bounce. This has been the Ethereum short trades. So for now, if I see this, then that's bearish. I think we'll break 1400. But 1400 is such a huge level to not even get a bounce and come to 1400 on the weekly time frame. This is surprising. I mean, Hosier will say this, Yusuf will say this. This is tough to see. But hey, we'll have to follow what the market gives us. What I would like to see is maybe just a spike and then an up, at least a bounce, and then we can see what happens. That's what I would like. Is that what you think as well, Yusuf? What's your next Ethereum thoughts? I know you talk about Bitcoin CME gaps. There's going to be a CME gap open, so do we just bounce into the CME gap before dump? CME gap at 29.15. Bitcoin price is at 27k. Could we ever move up into there? So CME gap is 29k, somewhere here, somewhere around here. Yeah, Hosier, let me know when you get in as well. Obviously, I respect your opinion in the market. Yeah, but I mean, I would say, right, 2018, if it was 2018, we would have bounced before this dump. So if it was 2018, we would have bounced here 40-50% and then dropped. I don't think it is just because 2018 we had lots of bounces. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. And that's why I bought it. I've explained my reasoning why I bought this dip. ENS could be a big play. I mean, coins that I like at the small coins, and I don't really share these as much. When there's a bull market, you'll see me buying theirs. ENS is one. I like OP as well. I'd look to buy these if we have a Bitcoin pump, but the way the market is, there's not too many points sharing these coins with you guys. Most coins are down. Okay, so let's round up with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is breaking down, like I've said, I'm repeating myself again. I'm bearish. I would think 26k, 25k gets hit this week. I've shared with you, I've not shorted new Bitcoin. There's a short from previously. I've shared that last few live streams. Okay, so similar thoughts to mine. We'll see a bounce and we can re-short that bounce. I said I'll make most money if we see a bounce before another sell-off. Because, you know, I've taken profit in my wage short. I'm assuming you've taken profits on your ETH short, Yusuf. Another bounce, then we can short it. But anyways, chart-wise, Bitcoin bearish. It's broken key support. And I think the daily, weekly will close below 28k, which doesn't look great. And I think Bitcoin goes down to 26, 25k. For it to prove me wrong, I would need to see stock market breaking back above trend changing and Bitcoin above 29.3k. Trend change the weekly MA, the 4-hour hourly MA, and then we'll see a move up. I am going to do Atom as the last coin today, and apologies Pirate for missing Atom. I don't know why. I think you've been unlucky and I've just kept missing. So that's my plan for next week. Let's do Atom. Apologies for missing Atom, mate, and just ask again. Exactly. I talked about the 1400s, and I mean, I'm tempted to buy ETH. Atom, so Atom's breaking down as well. This is a huge level he's breaking down out of. Quick technical analysis. So I want to draw a line somewhere here. I don't know where to draw this. Let's draw it this high. These lines, I use it as like key support. That is what that is the reason why what's stopping me from buying ETH now. I'm happy to see the bounce and then buy it. So that is a key level. As long as we're below that, I don't want to be touching this. Short time frames. I don't know if you're looking for long term. So long term, as long as we're below $8.59, I don't want to buy this. If we do see a trend change, you can look for a short time frame buy here. Stop loss there, targeting it there. These are not bad trades. But high time frame, if we can't get above this red zone, that will be really bad. And I talked about, you know, buying coins. I went heavy in Atom here, and it pumped 200%, but it didn't do anything crazy like Uniswap or DOT. There's lots of coins that pumped way more. Solana, this hasn't pumped as much. Yeah, I think we're all on the similar page. So that's my thoughts in Atom, mate. Apologies for doing a delay, but hopefully that makes sense. So as long as we're below $8.59, I'm bearish. Short time frame, if this 4-hourly MA flip, I'm happy to look for a long. But for now, not a big fan. And I'll write this here. Hi, AD, how's it going, mate? Right, so let me just quickly finish off with Bitcoin. And I'll shoot off. Thanks, Yusuf, for joining, mate. Good chatting to you, Hosier, and everyone else. Inch, Crypto Life, lots of people that joined. Starting to see regulars now. So I'd like to continue doing this as a regular thing. Okay, so Bitcoin finally breaking out of this zone. I'm bearish, targeting 26, 25k. If we start trend changing above 29, 29.3, then I think we could get a rally up again, and that will make me change my bias short term, but long term, I'm still bearish, and I think we see lower prices. Atom, yeah, Atom is a coin, like I said, I'm good. I've just got a bit of a cold at AD, but I'm okay, mate. Good to see you on the live stream. Yeah, like I said, Atom fundamentally, I'll bet really big on Atom, and I still think Cosmos ecosystem will pump. I still think that. I think Cosmos will do really well. Soon when I talked about Solana, I'd like to put Atom, AVAX into those names. Next bull market cycle, we'll try and pump it. So that's basically my plan, and I'm not short a new Bitcoin. I'm short Litecoin and other coins recently. So any final questions, guys? So we'll see you again next Sunday. KuCoin shares, yeah, I'll buy that. I love exchange tokens. First thing I buy in a bull market is exchange tokens. But it didn't give me the setup I wanted. I don't know when I'll buy it next. So yes, guys, if you do enjoy this content, do hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification, all that good stuff. I've got some news coming out as well for you guys soon. So I might be doing more live streams on YouTube. So yeah, do hit that like button. If you are interested in learning about our community, I'll leave the links below for you to check it out. I live stream there 3 to 4 times a week, get access to a Rocko trading group and all that good stuff. I'll leave the links below if you're interested. If you have any questions, message me on Twitter, comment below. Happy to answer it. But again, if you want to do that, great, join our community. But if not, guys, do hit that like button. It really helps us out. I will save that 4 coins and I'll keep it on my list, Hosier. I mean, you come on the live stream and let us know. I will keep an eye out for them. If whales are buying those coins, then I want to have them on my list of coins. When it's a bull market, we'll buy all these. Tesla, when's Tesla long? I've enjoyed today's live stream. It's been quite active. Tesla long. Should we long 500? Enjoy your beach. It'd be awesome playing a bull market with you, Hosier. I'd love to play a bull market with you. That support needs to hold. It's Trader Rocko. Trader Rocko's my I'll review this in the group for us, Yusuf. Join? Do you drive a Tesla, Yusuf? We've got more people joining now. We've got 30 people joining now when we're finishing off the live stream. I don't like Tesla. Don't hate me, guys. I don't like Tesla, the cars. So would you buy electric cars then? If there was stations, would you buy electric cars? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do more live streams for you guys. I think that's my plan. I've got some news next week. I'll try to do a bit more live streams for YouTube. Yeah, we shared trades. I think last week we took a Ethereum long. I've not shared many trades today, have I? Like last live stream, I shared 2 trades. I shared the Waves short and the Cardano long. Yeah, we can do that. Anyways, guys, thank you very much. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you are interested, you can check out the Rocko trading group. If not, guys, just only request, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next Sunday. So take care, guys. Goodbye.